card! Great!
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's.
How's it going, everyone? I am the Dungeon Meister, and welcome back to the table. And it is time for the new Shadowverse set. It has just come out, and we are already cooking up some spicy decks. And the first one I wanted to try and mess with was Rally Sword. I think they got a lot of really cool cards. The card that I think I like the most out of the entire set is Rosalie here. I think she has fantastic card art. I think she has a great card effect, especially her transmuted effect. And so I really wanted to try and play a deck around it, and I tried a handful of different things, and this is the one that I kind of ended up on. I had the most success with it, but you know, this is day one, and a lot of people are trying a lot of different things, and so as time goes on, we'll see how this eventually evolves or how it holds up as is, but currently I like this list quite a bit. And so it's the kind of same general concept as Rally has always been. You want to try and get to Rally 10 to get most of your effects off, and then your big one is Rally 15 for the Agile Twin Blader, and Gwaine also gets Storm at 15. And you get a lot more firepower with the deck with Rosalie, because when you fuse 3 cards to her and she transmutes, she becomes a 3 play point follower that on Fanfare she draws 3 cards. At Rally 10 she gets +1/+1 in Storm, so she's a 4/4 Storm that draws 3 cards, and then if you happen to get Rally 20 she gets +3/+3 instead. But most of the time you're going to end up playing her like sometime between 10 and 20. But she's a great card to combo on a Monica turn, because she gets 5 attack, or she'll have 5 attack after the Monica buff. And then if you have something like Agile Twin Blader, who's going to get buffed up to 6 damage if she evolves. So she's going to do 12, she's going to do 5, so that's 17. And there's just a bucket loads of ways to close the game out, to combo with them. If you do any kind of chip damage in the early game, you know, this is basically your kill combo. And I think Monica got a lot stronger because of all of the support cards that we got here. You can definitely go more aggressive than I feel like you have been able to in the past. Playing 3 Twin Bladers is absolutely necessary, just because if you get too many in hand, you can always fuse them with Rosalie, but you always want to have this card to land your big damage turns. Some of the things that I tried out in this deck that didn't quite work was I played Kyrie, but I didn't really like it because I don't want to I just don't want to take the chance that Kyrie gets Mikael. And like whenever he does, it just feels bad. It feels like a waste of the card. And then on the off chance that you evolve him and you get 2 Mikaels, that really sucks. So I cut Kyrie out. Didn't play him. I tried playing 1 copy of Radial, but most of the time you just don't need it. By turn 7 you can like combo these 2 cards, or you can do a lot of other things on turn 7. You don't need Radial to win the game. Everything else in here can do it for you. I also tried I played like 3 copies of Tony, but that's kind of the same thing. You don't really need to search anything in here. You draw pretty heavily as is. I did play 1 copy just because, you know, if you do get him, it could be nice just to try and search for your Monica or your Rosalie. But other than that, I like Warden of Honor in here because he does give you like an extra rally count and an extra draw count in the early game. This is like a personal tech of mine. I'm sure there is something else that you could choose to play instead, but I like this card. I also tried playing the new gold spell, the kick spell, and I didn't really like it in this deck. I do think it is a good card, and in like a more like control oriented version of Sword, where like you're playing for like mid game or something like that, where you're not playing quite as aggressive, I think that card would be a great fit in those kind of decks. But in this deck, I didn't like it at all. So that came out, and like I said, this is what I settled on. So I heavily encourage you to give it a shot, especially here in the early parts of the meta, where people are still kind of figuring things out. Aggressive decks typically do pretty well. And after all of the playtesting I did, I decided that I really liked Rosalie, and I ended up globing her. So in the videos that you'll see, I don't think I have her globed yet because I was still kind of testing things, but afterwards I was like, oh yeah, like this is a globe-worthy card. So this is the list that I used. Feel free to make your own changes and find what works for you, but this is what worked for me. Let's go ahead and just jump right into the gameplay.
より良き世界のため
Until the end of time, just you and me.
Oh, you must be my bridegroom.
We meet again, murderer.
We won't give him an inch!
No one clings to life more than fools.
It's time to retreat! It's time to retreat!
Oh, my papa!
Lovely day for a fight!
What's a witch if not fickle? I'm coming
We'll learn you something!
I teach lingering spirits to let go.
We'll learn you something!
Know thy position.
こちらから仕掛ける
A true matching
At your service.
advance.
I teach lingering spirits to let go. To me, you're perfect.
Sun's down. Let's get started.
Enlightening.
Can't you just taste the creator's love? Just a nibble.
Prove thy fealty.
Just one more bite! I wield weakness as a weapon.
造作もない
Shadows of the past shall haunt us no longer. I've seen many a battlefield in my career.
At your service.
Fate is a fickle dance partner.
Prove thy fealty.
Tactical retreat! Can't you just taste the creator's
We meet
love?
again, murderer.
Just a nibble.
Prove thy fealty.
Just a nibble.
Ah!
We meet again, murderer.
I've seen many a battlefield in my career.
Prove thy fealty.
What is this pain?
Oh, my papa! The battlefield awaits!
May battles ever be in our favor.
My steps falter.
Oh, you must be my,
love is a
bridegroom.
treacherous thread.
終わりにしよ
Together, we're unstoppable.
This, too, is love.
うより良き世界のため
Bear the past, but seize the future.
True happiness is worth more than even honor.
Eternal sleep, eternal love.
I've seen many a battlefield in my career.
At your service.
Welcome home. We've been waiting. Tactical retreat!
I want to be someone's hope too.
I fight for myself alone.
At
sorry.
your service. Everyone.
Know
I'm
thy
sorry.
position.
Ah!
home. We've been waiting.
Sweet crimson.
Forward! Until victory is in our grasp! Retreat is not an
Your
option!
service.
Enlightening.
Know thy position.
こちらから仕掛ける。
A true matching
At
of
your service.
advance.
How shameful!
Have a nice day. Welcome home. We've been waiting.
Know thy position.
Thunder!
A true matching
At your
of
service.
advance.
Have a nice day.
Prove thy fealty.
Enlightening. I fight for myself alone.
At your service.
I've seen many a battlefield in my career.
At your service.
Oh, you must be my bridegroom.
Red. Prove thy fealty.
Exceed your limits and advance to glory.
Forward! Until victory is in our grasp!
Tactical retreat!
Not a fairy tale ending.
Romeo, I'm coming to you. Prove thy fealty. You have been warned.
How shameful!
Oh, my papa!
Back to the training grounds for me.
Let me show you how it's done.
造作もない。
My crew will never know defeat.
Your power. It's the real thing.
より良き世界のため。
覚悟はできてるってことだよね。
Oh, you must be my bridegroom.
Eternal sleep, eternal love. My infernal melody will pierce the heavens.
Not a fairy tale ending.
Oh, my finger slipped.
Welcome home. We've been waiting. My love is a treacherous red.
We ride in eternal darkness. You ain't got nothing.
Have a nice day.
Ride on their heels. You ain't got nothing. You got it.
進化しろ。
Stand down, or you ain't got nothing. You got it. Let us howl in harmony. You ain't got nothing. You got it.
Oh, my papa!
Oh my god, lovely day for a fight. We won't give him an inch.
こちらから仕掛ける。
Is that the best you can do?
Sorry, boss.
Wail, guitar. Let them hear their demise. Well, aren't you something?
しまった。しまった。
Oh, my papa!
Lovely day for a fight.
I've seen many a battlefield in my career.
At your service.
造作もない。
I'll save you all.
I felt that in my soul.
Devil's Rock! It's showtime! Tactical retreat!
さあ、どうする？
You want an encore?
Well, aren't you something?
I've seen many a battlefield in my career.
Prove thy fealty. You have been warned.
I wield weakness as a weapon. Let me show you how it's done. We're out of here, girls.
それが君の強さか。
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along.